If you find that when you sit down to study, you can't find the motivation to do anything, or if you do something, it doesn't feel productive, then you should try this study method. This method of studying has helped me in the past with these problems. It is a good gateway into different study methods as well. The SQ-TRIOR method was arranged by Francis P. Robinson, an educational philosopher in the mid-1900s. He wrote about it in his book, Effective Study: Survey, Question, Read, Recite, Recall. As there are only 5 steps to the technique, it's very easy to strip down into something manageable if you're not great at keeping your focus for long periods of time, or if you don't have the time for long study blocks. If you have an exam for a topic and you don't know where to start, it is first important to find the main ideas and the main points in what you need to study. So do just that. You don't have to read a whole book. You don't even have to read any of your course content. It can be as easy as Googling what is the point in subject name here. And great, you've done 20% of the technique so far. Now we need to think about what we already know. This is pretty easy as well, because if we don't know something, then we don't know it, but if we do know it, we do. While we are doing this, we should be considering the answers we got for the survey, as in, do we know what the main ideas are and how to use them? If not, as is the case most of the time, this is where we have to get to reading. We've completed 40% of the technique now. These last 3 parts are all about memorization and recalling information. First, we want to read. This is where we use the questions we thought of in the last step. When we are reading, we are actively looking for the answers. This is the fastest way of getting your study done. You categorize what you don't know and actively search for the answers. Once we have answered the majority of our questions, we can go on to the next or, recite. We need to look at our original questions and try to recall the answers which we found for them. You're basically testing yourself on the topic, like a mini exam, a fun exam, one where the only person you can disappoint is yourself. Now that you're full of knowledge and information, you're ready for the last 20%. This is the recall phase. Before you go into your exam, reread the notes, the questions, the answers, everything you did while studying. It will still be in your head, but you're giving it a little refresher course. This will help you in the exam or if you're doing problem sets. If you've made it this far, thank you. Please leave a like and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.